Here is a path working session using the theme of Cassius the coin creator. Begin by finding a comfortable position. Relax your body, releasing any tension in your muscles. Take a deep breath in. Hold for a moment, and then out. Feel a wave of relaxation spread from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. Feel your body loosen and sink deeper into relaxation with each breath. Remember, at any point during this journey, if you feel the need, you can return to the here and now. Now picture yourself walking along a narrow, rocky pathway, the stones underfoot still warm from the sun's touch. You hear the crunch beneath your feet, the soft rustling of the wind through the trees. The smell of the earth and fresh foliage fills your senses. As you make your way, you see a figure in the distance. As you get closer, you can see it is a man named Cassius, the coin creator. He's focused intently on his craft, minting coins. The golden glint of the coins can be seen even from afar, gleaming in the afternoon sun. The sound of metal on metal rings clear in the air, setting a rhythm that nature dances to. Cassius notices your approach and greets you with a warm smile. He invites you to sit with him and observe his craft. As you watch, you notice how each coin is meticulously minted, the attention to detail, the effort put in to create each piece. Understand that the value of each coin lies not only in its beauty but in their rarity and demand. Observe Cassius as he handles each coin, balancing a sense of creativity with a deep understanding of economics. Feel the weight of the coin he hands to you. Run your hands over the intricate designs. Sense the underlying potential it holds within. Each coin symbolizes possibility, a promise of growth, enhancement and financial independence. As you observe Cassius, you start to realize how we each have the power to create and decide value in our lives. It could be wealth, relationships, careers, or personal development. The entrepreneurial spirit begins to stir deep within you. The vision to create, innovate, and enrich not only your life but those around you. With each inhale, draw in these lessons of creativity, innovation, understanding, and value creation. With every exhale, release any doubts or inhibitions that hold you back. I am capable, you affirm to yourself. I am an innovator. As you move further down your path with the coin firmly grasped in your hand, you begin to contemplate the nature of value. Is it merely a construct? Or is it an intrinsic property of things? As you delve deeper into these thoughts, you come across a clearing bathed in the dusky hues of the setting sun. Picture this clear, tranquil space as a symbol of your mind, serene and open. Visualize placing the coin in the center of this clearing. The last rays of the setting sun bouncing off the golden surface, illuminating the intricacies of the coin. As the coin lies in the center of the clearing, watch as it begins to glow subtly. This soft glow catches your attention, drawing you closer. As you stoop down to examine the coin, you realize the glow radiates not from the coin's surface, but from within. This light is a reflection of its value, just as the radiant potential resides within you. The value of this coin is determined by many factors: demand, rarity, and most importantly, its perceived worth. You see, value is no fixed notion. Instead, it grows and transforms just like us. Its essence is shaped by perception, belief, and the judicious interplay of myriad complex factors. Likewise, understand that our worth is not an immutable truth. It is not determined merely by external factors or circumstances, but nurtured from within us. Our worth goes beyond societal constructs. The ability to identify, embrace, and enhance it comes when we perceive ourselves with patience and positivity. Feel the impact of this truth resonating deep within your core. Each breath you take echoes this understanding, strengthening your belief in your inherent value as much more than mere external recognition or accomplishments. Now hold the coin again, feeling the cool metal nestled in your palm. Feel a sense of profound connection with it. Just as you see the intrinsic value of this coin, start to appreciate the value within yourself. Each experience you've had, each challenge you've overcome, everything you've learned, it all holds immense value. Signify this value through the coin. Its weight, the firmness of its edges, its intricate design. It all symbolizes components that make up your worth. Skills, talents, experiences, depth of character, resilience, and capacity for growth. Reaffirm this to yourself: I recognize the worth within me. As you stand in the openness of the clearing, gaze at the vast sky above. Notice not just the visible stars, but also the infinite space that accommodates them. Just as the sky seamlessly holds everything from bright, shining celestial bodies to the quiet, unseen spaces, so can you recognize and hold all types of qualities and values within you, both seen and unseen, celebrated and understated. Still standing in the open, sun-soaked clearing with Cassius's coin in your hand, allow your senses to expand and drink in your surroundings. Your mind amplifies the gentle whispers of nature around you, and your depth of vision seems to multiply, bringing the farthest objects into sharp focus. With a new perspective, you turn your attention back to the coin caught in the illumination of the setting sun. Consider the beauty of its form, the masterly creation, the efforts of Cassius. The tangible, physical object representing value. Just like Cassius, who mints each coin uniquely, our lives are filled with instances where we uniquely create and assign value. It may be a skill you have been perfecting, a relationship you have worked hard to cultivate, or an idea that you've spent countless hours on. Each of these is like a coin that you craft, with your efforts giving it value and substance. This thought opens your eyes to a new realization. Every creation, every endeavor, brings forth a new kind of value, unique to its creator. Cassius's coins are valuable because he attributes time, energy, and craftsmanship to them, much like how your ventures become valuable due to your drive and commitment. You continue to tread along this metaphorical path, applying the principle of value creation to different aspects of your life. How you prioritize your time, the effort you put into your relationships, the dedication you apply to your craft, each adds a new facet to your overall value, like fine details etched on a coin. It is within this moment that you deeply perceive and understand that value is a creation, not a mere given. Value is something to be explored, unearthed, and discovered within your actions, decisions, and commitments. Lost in this profound revelation, you cast one more look at the coin, understanding that each detail carefully etched on its surface is a metaphor for every choice, every action, every risk, and every triumph in your life. Open to more such insights, you decide to walk back towards Cassius. Perhaps sharing this newfound understanding with the master coinmaker will offer even more reflections. Holding on to the coin tightly, you step back onto the path, ready to delve deeper into the fascinating world of value creation with Cassius, the coin creator. As you approach Cassius with newfound respect and understanding, You notice how engrossed he is in his work. Each strike of his hammer against the metal exudes a confidence born out of expertise and a deep understanding of the nuances of his craft. "Hello again," Cassius greets you warmly, sensing your approach. You share your insights about value creation and how it is interwoven into our lives, just as his craftsmanship is embedded in each coin he mints. He nods his head knowingly, and then surprises you by inviting you to try minting a coin. You sit across him, feeling the weight of the raw metal in your hand. As you hold the engraving tools, you imbibe a sense of responsibility. The metal will be transformed under your care, much like an idea or a dream takes form through your actions. With a guiding nod from Cassius, you start molding and crafting your coin. Each strike of the hammer sends a satisfying echo around, blending in harmony with the ambient sounds of nature. Each stroke, each engraving you make, symbolizes your conscious choices that add to the value of your life. As you engage in this task, you gain a deeper understanding of Cassius's world, the world of value and creation. You see in a concrete manner how each decision you make, each effort you take, imprints onto the canvas of your life, adding depth, richness, and yes, value. Time seems irrelevant as you're consumed by the activity, echoing the way genuine dedication and commitment to a task or a person can make the world outside fade away. You begin to understand that the essence of value creation lies in such immersive involvement and the love for one's work or relationships. When you finally look down at the coin you have minted, you see more than just a piece of metal. You see a symbol of your newfound understanding, your efforts, and your craftsmanship. This coin tells a story, your story of comprehension, exploration, and transformation. Feel the weighty significance of this exploration as you ingrain these valuable lessons into your mind. The subtle art of crafting value in your pursuits, the essence of dedicated involvement, and the joy of creation. Sitting next to Cassius and engaged in the same task as him, you feel a sense of unity. At this moment, you are Cassius, a craftsman of value, a minter of life's precious coins. As you hold your created coin, let its form remind you of this significant journey. Each mark represents a wisdom you earned, an insight you gained, or a perspective you changed. This path-working journey is not just about understanding value creation as an abstract concept, but embodying it, living it. As you rise from the crafting station, you carry not only a coin but a transformed perspective. A newer, deeper understanding of value that will reflect in your actions, decisions, and interactions. As you move slowly away from Cassius's world, holding onto the tangible symbol of self-created value, your coin, start contemplating creating value in your own life. Creating value in your life starts with recognizing your inherent potential and worth, similar to how a raw piece of metal is seen as a potential coin by Cassius. Acknowledge the unique skills, talents, experiences, and perspectives that you bring to the table. These are your raw materials, the foundations of your value. Now think about your passions, your dreams, the things that ignite a fire within you. It could be an artistic pursuit, an academic interest, or even a cause you feel deeply for. These passions act as the blueprint, the design that you are going to mold your value upon. Strive always to invest time, energy, and dedication in these areas. Be it learning a new skill, nurturing important relationships, or committing to personal growth. Each effort is like a stroke of Cassius's hammer shaping your coin. Remember, creating value often involves embracing challenges and stepping out of your comfort zone. Just as minting requires heat and force, often our best growth and highest value come from situations that push our boundaries and make us question our limits. Consider life's setbacks and failures as opportunities for self-growth and learning rather than as obstacles. Cassius would not discard metal for its initial imperfections but embraces it, knowing he can mold it into something valuable. Treat your mistakes and missteps similarly, as invaluable tools for learning and building resilience. Lastly, shed light on your creations. Share your skills, express your ideas, help people with your acquired wisdom. The beauty of the coin is in its visible features, not in its hidden potential. Similarly, once you allow your creations, your value to be seen, shared, and utilized, it is then that value multiplies. Wherever you find yourself in life, hold your coin, your value, high. Let it guide your decisions, influence your actions, and chart your path. Remember, just like Cassius in his world of coin minting, you are a craftsman, a creator in your world of value creation. Carry this lesson within you as you move along your life's path, knowing you are entirely equipped to create immense value, for yourself and for the world around you. Be proud of the unique journey you're on to realize, create, and increase value. Hold on to your lessons from Cassius, and continue to carry them with you as you navigate the complexities and wonders of life. As you absorb this knowledge and understanding about creating value in your life, allow yourself to slowly transition back to your physical reality. Take this moment to acknowledge the journey you have made today. Always remember, like Cassius, you can mold and create value in your own life in your own unique way. Now, gently return your attention to your breath. Feel the rhythm of your breath as it flows in and out. In and out. See the lessons from the path taken with Cassius, the coin creator, take form much like how you visualized the coin. Each detail etched on the surface reminds you of the transformative journey you undertook, delving into the world of value creation, recognizing and cultivating it in your life. When you are ready, just as you had started this journey, start counting your breaths as you awaken, going from 1 to 5. 1. Becoming aware of the sensation of air filling your lungs. 2. Feeling the fabric of the clothes on your skin. 3. Hearing the peripheral sounds around you. 4. Wiggling your fingers and toes, bringing gentle movement back to your body. And 5. When you are ready, slowly open your eyes, returning from the tranquil path to the present moment. Pause and feel into your body, tuning into the calm and gentle rhythm of your breath. You've returned from your journey with Cassius, bringing with you a deeper understanding of value, the power to create it, and its multifaceted existence in your life. This journey has left you with insights that are not just intellectual, but visceral, something that you have experienced and lived, etched in your heart and mind, like the beautiful designs on a coin. Let this wisdom guide and motivate you in your everyday life, to add value to all your undertakings and relationships. It's a reminder to appreciate and acknowledge the value existing in your life and the potential to cultivate more. Thank you for taking this transformational path-working journey. Remember the lessons, experiences, and images that you've encountered. They are all pieces of wisdom that you can always revisit and draw from, allowing you to always recognize, create, and celebrate value. As you find yourself back in your own space, allow yourself to ease back into your daily routine, bringing with you a sense of calm, depth, and enlightenment. You have opened the door to value creation, and now with this key, there's no limit to the possibilities of what you can achieve. The path-working journey has come to a gentle close, but the wisdom it has gifted you is here to stay, shaping your beautiful journey of life.